Hello everybody and welcome back. Last episode we did the Kinos Freeblood racial quest line, and today we are going to follow that up with the Freeport Freeblood quest line. This is Valmort. He is a defiler. The mentor for the Freeblood can actually be found inside the Jade Tiger's Den, which is the inn room that you get when you first arrive in Freeport. You are sent here to get your free housing. So that makes it easy to find because you might already have been over in this area. So let's go ahead and talk to our mentor and see what it is we can do to get our ring item. Well, hello. It is always good to see another member of our family here in Freeport. Are you well? I'm well, but you have me at a disadvantage. How is it that you know me? I know the names of many of the members who come through Freeport. Yours is one I've heard whispered on a few different occasions. So, I've kept an eye on you. Is that so? Perhaps I did not want to be noticed, though. Perhaps. But there are times when such a thing is necessary. I speak for the Freeblood when Sir Lucan wills it. So, it is in all of our best interest for me to know what's happening within the city. Our agreement with the Overlord must be preserved. So, in order for us to live here, right? That's right. Negotiating our right to live here was not an easy process, Valmort. It is important that we keep to our bounds and not take too much from the stock. You mean, don't do too much to draw attention to ourselves? Correct. We need to live, but our reputation is everything. If the citizens turn against us, so will the Overlord. We have limits as to what we can do, although our hands are not completely tied. Is that so? We're allowed to feed carefully, and are allowed to bring others into the family, as long as we are careful with how we do it. In fact, I had thought that it might be a good time to add to the family now. It's been some time since there's been a new face around here. Would you be willing to help? Oh, well, ma'am, I am honored you trust me to do so. What is it that you need done? There are few people around town that the Overlord is happy to have us feed on in turn. They are the dissenters, citizens who openly defy the will of Lucan. These make perfect targets, because everyone knows that those people disappear frequently. Seek a few of them out and introduce them to the family. Oh, well, this sounds like fun. I'll return soon. So we need to go turn some people. We need to feed on 3 dissenters. Okay, I think we're going to look down by the docks first. Actually, there isn't any down here, but there might be some down this way. I'm under attack. Don't you come over here, because you know those guards? That makes me uneasy. Get 4 of them on me. Okay, I just need to turn them. So I just need to click on them once you've got them down on the ground. That was quite the crowd. We did get an upgrade, so that's good. Alright, we better get back to Glaria. I trust that the new members found their way here. Yes. You have passed the test. Test? What test is that? I'm sorry to have deceived you, but it was necessary. I had to make sure that you were not a threat to the rest of the Freebloods here in the city. Why would you think that? What do you mean a threat? As I said, there is a balance to be maintained. There are times when members of our race take too much from the stock, which can threaten us all. If you had shown yourself to be one of these kind, it would have been necessary to handle the situation. I see. Well, I will count myself lucky then. Oh, don't be angry. I'm responsible for all of us here, and I can't take any chances. We must stick together, lest the city turn against us. Now that you have shown me that you can be trusted, I need your help. What is it that you need this time? Well, although you proved yourself strong, there are others who are ravenous, feeding on any who get too close. If these Freeblood are caught in the open, they can damage our reputation. They must be stopped. All right, where do I find these ravenous at? Look in Long Shadow Alley. Very well. Okay, so we gotta go to Long Shadow Alley and kill us 5 vampires. I think the quickest way to get there is to just go back down to the dock area. Alright, now I believe I recall that most of these are going to be inside the neighborhood rooms. So that's where we're going to start first. Just going to take peeks in, and because they will be aggro to us. I can hear one. I think there's going to be one in here. Yep. Oh. It's such a shame. Oh. But it must be done. Oh wow, we got more than one in there. See if we can't do one at a time though. I think that would probably suit my skills better at the moment. We're going to go inside when we're done with him and see if there's anybody lurking around the corners. What do we get? Oh, we get a buff. Fantastic. Alright, let's take a quick look in here and see if there's anybody else. Yep. Oh! We are getting attacked on multiple fronts here. Did not realize. We should be fine. Okay, is that it? Nobody else? Let's leave here. And we have to go back now. That's all we needed to do. Wonderful, Valmort. I knew that you would come through for us, but I'm afraid it might not have been soon enough. Uh-oh. What do you mean? What happened? While we were able to reduce the numbers of ravenous Freeblood, I have received reports of savage attacks on the citizens in the city. We managed to cover up the attacks, but we need to find out what's happening. All right, well, I can take care of that. I got experience dealing with ravenous Freeblood, and I should be able to deal with them most effectively. Well, very good. Return to me when you find out anything. Okay. All right, so now we gotta look for evidence, and that could be anywhere. And the evidence that we're looking for is probably bodies. So let's go ahead and check up this way. And the reason I say bodies is we need to look at the bodies. We need to start looking. Here. Here's another one. Let's check around the library. Aha! There we go. Okay. Back to Galaria. Well, I did find some evidence. I found a few citizens that seemed to have been viciously attacked and left to die. So, it was the ravenous Freeblood then. This will not do. We need to find them and put a stop to this before... Pardon my interruption, ma'am. But I have to say that the wounds I saw on the victims were not consistent with what I know of the ravenous Freeblood. They would flail about, trying to rend or bite at me. The victims in Freeport did not appear to have been attacked that way. I see. That does not bode well. Do we have a rogue faction within the city? No, that would be impossible. I'd know about it. Well, perhaps there's a way to draw them out and discover their identities. Well, how might you go about doing that? Well, let me think about this for a sec. I could set up a trap. Some bait, if you will. Once the attackers move in, I'll find out who they are. Well, I like your plan. Thank you. I'll return once I know more. So now I gotta seduce one of the patrons of the bar and convince them to meet me in the alley. So, let's see. How about this lonely citizen?
So,
I saw you from across the room. I was wondering if you had time to talk for a few minutes. Oh, well, of course. I can't stop staring into your eyes. And I can't stop staring into yours. I was hoping to keep you company tonight. Oh, I can't resist you. I'll do whatever you want. I'd like to go someplace more private if you know of a place. I know a place. Let's leave. Here, follow me. All right. Looking forward to this. Where are we going?
nasty scars and boiled tar. Warriors is what we are.
Someone's had a little bit too much to drink. Where are we going? Over here. Okay. You know, when you think of somewhere private, you kind of think of maybe a room or a building or something. Not... Oh, these guys look different.
Lu Ogres. Ah!
They're stunning me. can't cure that. Okay, good. I got some help from the guard. That was, I kind of had to cheese that, but I didn't have my cure. And now I do. So that's good. Okay, well, let's go in and tell her that we took care of it. She's none the worse for wear. She's back, safe and sound. Well, I was ambushed, and they were not from Freeport. They were clearly vampires, though. Vampires? Wait. Oh, no. I think I know what might be happening here. But I need you to test something. Okay, what is that? Take this. It's a minor magical object that has a relatively weak enchantment upon it. It can give off a bit of light, but that light is equal to a blast of sunlight. It's weak, but it should do what we want it to do. Okay, and what is that? Find those other vampires. Use this item on them and tell me what it does. I suspect, however, that you will only be able to find your targets at night, so search for them after the sun goes down. Come back to me and tell me what the results are. All right, I'll be back.
Tazalrak dalu ogres.
Oh? Well, I didn't have to wait long. We have to do 4 of them. Okay, we might as well see if there's anybody else in here, then. Seen any vampires or anything up here? No? Okay. Well, let's leave. Maybe inside. The crafting. Yep. Oh, yes, jackpot. Okay, well, I need one more. Okay. So where else might they hang out in the daytime? Wouldn't dare go to the militia house, would they? Let's check. I mean, that would just be silly.
Or do drag to dry.
Oh, he stunned me. Alright, let's get back. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I trust that it did what it was supposed to do? Yes, ma'am. I imagine you're referring to how it engulfed my enemies in flame. It did that beautifully. Indeed. I had suspected they might not be able to stand under the light. It is as I thought. These vampires are not our kin. They are not Freeblood. Well, I thought the same. If they were, they would not have been affected by the sun crystal's power. These are a different breed altogether, but why are they here? Well, that's the crux of our problem. They should not be here, and we need to discover why. I fear there is more here than just ravenous vampires looking to survive. I fear the Dareal might be behind this. Where do we begin, then? Information is going to be key. There's someone here in Freeport that I want you to speak with. He's more versed in activities of the Dareal, and may be able to help us find a way to deal with the situation. Okay, who is he? The one you're looking for is Raviel Daln, and you should be able to find him near the library. Let him know I sent you. Okay, thank you. And we get our ring quest. So let's go to the library. We want to speak to this guy over here. Hello.
Well met.
Ah, you are one of the new breed of vampires, are you not? Freeblood? Yes, you are correct. Glaria sent me to ask you about the Dareal. I wonder why she would send you here. Well, I'm not sure you've heard, but there's been a spate of attacks on civilians by vampires in the city. Oh, yes, I have heard of that. Many people have assumed that the Freeblood are behind it, and there's been a growing anger with the Freeblood among the citizens. Well, that's the problem, sir. We are not responsible for those attacks, and it's clear that those responsible are getting exactly what they want. Well, I doubt that the Dareal are going to be acting here alone. They couldn't have entered the city without support, so you need to root out that support. Where should I look? The Dareal have lived comfortably within Neriak's walls before, and have made a habit of intermingling with the citizens there. If there was going to be some place they would hide, I assume it would be somewhere that they could accomplish the same feat. Long Shadow Alley. Could they be aligned with the Thexians? The Dareal likely despise the Freeblood more than they do anyone else. Ever since Sarkon's creation, they have looked for ways to destroy you all because they fear you. Really? Why would they fear us? Have you heard of the experiments of Erlen Dareal? I've heard a little bit. Well, as you probably know, Erlen was conducting experiments within a hidden laboratory, the whereabouts of which were unknown even to the more prominent members of the Dareal. Although the details are unclear, it appears he was acting independently, without direction from the elders. What was he trying to do? Well, that's not clear, but from what we were able to find out, it seemed that what he was looking for was a way to strengthen the vampires of Dareal for the good of the house. Apparently it didn't go exactly according to plan. Oh, I see now. So this is how Sarkon was created, right? Correct. And his escape created a major problem with the Dareal. Sarkon was not subservient to their house, and could potentially create other vampires like himself that would also be independent. While the Dareal openly call the Freeblood weak, it's likely they fear your strengths, most notably the ability to walk in the day. Of course. If there ever were a conflict between the Freeblood and the Dareal, then in spite of their superior physical strength, Freeblood would still have an advantage with our ability to go where they cannot. They also consider you rogues. You should be subservient to the house, yet you are not. Thus, you are an abomination and must be destroyed. Well, it seems I need to make my way along Shadow Alley then. If the Dareal are working with the Thexians, you'll need to find a liaison between the two. Gather what information you can, and hopefully you'll be able to find the leaders. Thank you. Farewell for now. Okay, into Long Shadow Alley. Once again. Okay, first we have to look for somebody that's going to maybe help us out. I have no idea who that is going to be. It doesn't look like it's on our map, although it looks like we want to go out to the dock. I'm going to guess we need to go down here. Okay. Aha! There's the liaison. Oh, she's heroic. Oh boy.
I will have vengeance!
She had me misdirected. Not a fan. I'm gonna get you anyway. Time to confront and put it into their operations. Okay, so we need to go back and talk to our mentor. I'm guessing we don't have to come back in here. Interesting.
I will have vengeance.
Okay. I've been anticipating your arrival. I hope you were able to find Ravaldal all right, yes? I was. He had some interesting information for me, and was able to point me to the conspirators of the attacks on the citizens. Oh, what'd you find out? Well, it seems that the Dareal have allies in Long Shadow Alley, and they were using that relationship so they might infiltrate our city, as we suspected. But they're likely rooted here in the city, and we need a way to drive them out instead. Well, I think I might have solved that too. You see, I dealt with a liaison between Dareal and the Thexians, and found a message on it talking about the coffins. I think the leaders of their operation have a hideout here. Well, then we have to take the fight to them. Defeat their leaders in their hideout. Oh, well, I will confront the leaders, and I will cleanse our city of their scourge. They will not take our homes, and most importantly, they will not take our food. Best of luck. Okay. Thank you. Now, the question is, where might this hideout be? They might not have wandered too far from Long Shadow Alley, so we're going to look over there first. In fact, I see on the map where we need to go. Here. Here we go. There's the overseer and a henchman. Oh my gosh, they're all over the place.
You can't be too careful with your
Oh no, it's gonna bring them all. Okay. Oh no. Oh god, they're stunning me.
So many things left to do.
Okay, I need to get this guy. Oh no, not enough power. Oh boy. Oh, thank God. That was good timing.
No difference between despair and ecstasy.
Oh, I've been waiting. Please tell me you found the leaders. I have met with the Overlord to discuss our situation, and I need to let him know we dealt with it. You can do so in good conscience, Glaria. I found the real leaders and destroyed them where they stood. Oh, thank you. We are all indebted to you. Well, I'm happy that I could help. All right, let's check out this ring. We've got skulls and swirling green goodness. Well, everybody, thank you for joining me today. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye now.